Coming up, I talk with Boca Raton businesswoman Iris Onrot, who's developed an innovative fall prevention product. In an interview taped earlier, I asked Iris what her unique invention was all about.
Well, Comfihips is a hip protector that is revolutionizing hip fracture prevention. We are out to save lives, and we're doing it. We've been doing it since 2009 when we've been out on the market.
Well, that's terrific. You know, you're launching an entrepreneur, you're getting them. And also hip fractures. This is a big deal in South Florida with the demographics, you know.
That's right.
And another thing that I just discovered, and you probably already know this, is that if you're taking blood pressure medication, the side effect is you lose a little equilibrium, and you're bouncing around and hitting door jams and all that stuff.
That's right.
Like I do. And you know, if you take too much of that, you're subject to falls. And when the older people fall, it's always the hip.
That's right.
Yeah.
That's right. The hip is one of the leading causes of death among the older generation, is hip fractures, because of all the complications that set in. And I'd say about up to 24% of the people, unfortunately, pass away in the first year because of complications. And if they don't, their quality of life really deteriorates.
Absolutely. The quality of life is miserable because with a broken hip, you're immobile. That's it.
That's right. So we have to try to protect their hips. It's very important. And Comfihips.
Well, we're going to show a picture of it on the screen right now.
Okay, wonderful.
And it's the pads and the pants that you wear.
It's an undergarment.
An undergarment,
we have
that's what it
a regular
was.
ladies' brief or a men's brief, because we want our men to feel masculine and
Right,
our
yeah.
ladies to feel feminine. And there's two pads that go into the pockets, which are right over the greater trochanter, which is the hip bone.
Right.
And each pad amazingly weighs less than 25 potato chips, but it absorbs up to 87.2% of impact on the lateral fall.
I like to mention that you're wearing them now, and I checked it out, and you can't even tell that you're wearing them.
You did feel my hips. You did get to do that.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're very lightweight. Most of the people even say they forget they're wearing them.
How much do they cost?
Well, to the end user, like if somebody were to call
Like
our
me,
company,
yeah.
right, we sell them for $69.99, but you get two in a package. You get two undergarments and two pads, which is so important, because if somebody soils the first undergarment,
sure.
and they're undergarments,
Yeah.
they're going to get soiled, you just take out the pads, put them in the next undergarment, and launder the first one. And another thing that we do that I don't believe any other company does, we sell just individual undergarments. We want our product to be very affordable, and that's what we've tried to do.
Okay, speaking of your product, where are you selling your product?
Well, we are selling currently in Canada, throughout all of Canada, in the United States. We sell it in the United States. McKesson Medical Surgical sells it in the United States.
The distributor.
The distributor, McKesson.
Right.
Or if a company doesn't purchase through McKesson, they can contact us at Worldwide Ortho. We're also selling in the United Kingdom. In the beginning of the new year, we are going to be selling in the Scandinavian countries. And a distributor from South Africa has recently contacted us, and we're working on selling there too.
Well, you know, that's terrific, Iris. You and your husband, Marty, you've done a terrific job so far in launching the thing, and you've invested a tremendous amount of money into patents and manufacturing a product, which is made in the U.S.
We've invested a lot of money. We're patented.
And sweat equity, I might add.
Sweat equity, for sure.
Yeah.
For sure. But our results are what's really important. One of the facilities we are selling to, in fact, they've purchased well over 600 units from us. They have a 387-bed facility, and the year they started purchasing Comfihips, they had 818 falls. Can you imagine that many falls in a facility?
Yeah.
And from wearing Comfihips, we reduced their hip fractures to less than 1/4% of those falls. And those numbers are wonderful because it shows user compliance. And
just think of all the money that has been saved.
That's right.
And medical costs involved.
That's right. Yeah.
You know, with the medical healthcare providers, I'm sure they don't pay too much attention on preventative hip problems. And when you come in with a fractured hip, it costs hundreds of thousands of dollars.
That's right. It's all about education.
Yeah.
We are trying to educate the people of the world.
Right.
Because somebody turns 65 every 8 seconds.
Yeah.
It's
And down here,
incredible,
yeah.
especially in Florida.
Yeah.
And to be honest, according to the CDC, 1 in every 3 people fall every year.
All right. Well, listen, God bless you, Iris.
Thank you.
And good luck, you and Marty, on your journey. And this is a terrific product.
Thank
and
you.
I wish you all the success in the world.
Thank you. Thank
All
you.
right.
And thank you for helping us educate the people.
All righty. And stay with us. We'll return right after these words.